Brock Lesnar has officially been added to WWE's alumni section this week, and a tribute video honoring his career played backstage, watched closely by Paul Heyman. That same night, Heyman congratulated Oba Fei on his win at Hell in a Cell. Oba Fei followed that up with a statement promo, positioning himself as the leader of a new generation of talent. The line used to open Raw summed up the shift directly. Brock Lesnar's officially a WWE alum now, and someone already wants his spot. Oba Fei framed his win as the moment the torch passed to him, and he issued a direct warning to the roster's veterans, stating that their time at the top was ending. That statement did not go unnoticed by Braun Breaker. Braun ignored Austin Theory completely during their interaction and instead picked up a dominant win over Joe Hendry. Akira Tozawa also had a strong showing on the night, getting the better of both Theory and Braun in separate moments. Reports teased Oba Fei receiving a future title opportunity against Roman Reigns or CM Punk, but the more immediate storyline points toward a feud between Braun Breaker and Oba Fei, built on the idea that Braun believes the top spot should belong to him. Roman Reigns opened the show by leading the arena in a sing-along for Seth Rollins, a moment framed as a sign of respect. LA Knight interrupted, voicing frustration that the Bloodline continues to stand in his way of a title opportunity. Roman responded with a line built to be one of the night's most quoted moments: "You don't get a shot by complaining, you earn it." LA Knight fired back, arguing he had already earned an opportunity and was denied it. Roman then told the rest of the Bloodline to leave LA Knight alone, while Knight continued needling JUSO and JUSO throughout the exchange. This confrontation is being positioned as the foundation for a Roman Reigns vs. LA Knight program. Brie Bella has been confirmed to have suffered a scapular fracture and is now out of action. This injury affects the previously expected tag team program between Bella and Paige, which is now on hold. Javon Evans faced Ethan Page in a singles match, with Evans hitting a leapfrog OG cutter during the bout. After the match ended, Big Cass made his return, attacking Javon Evans in the post-match angle. There has been commentary suggesting the return nobody cared about, but the segment itself was built around Cass targeting a rising young talent directly. Enzo Amore did not appear during the segment, meaning any reunion between the two remains unconfirmed for now. Raquel Rodriguez revealed a redesigned look for the Intercontinental Championship, wrapped in barbed wire detailing. This unveiling tied directly into a Judgment Day segment involving the women's division, where Liv Morgan was actively searching for new challengers to her title. The women's division saw significant movement this week. A match between Roxanne Perez and Sol Ruca ended in a disqualification after Judgment Day interfered and delivered a beatdown. Becky Lynch then made her return, presented as a babyface and immediately calling for a shot at Liv Morgan's title. Liv Morgan dealt with Becky quickly and left the scene. Following that, Stephanie Vera returned to a strong crowd reaction and attacked Liv Morgan. This set up a stare-down between Becky Lynch and Stephanie Vera, both positioned as contenders for the same championship, leaving open the question of who receives the first opportunity. Lyra Valkyria delivered a promo during an ad break segment, calling out Raquel Rodriguez and referencing Bayley in her remarks. The promo continued a pattern of strong character-driven content being placed in lower visibility spots on the show, a trend also seen previously with the Wyatt Six stable and the dynamic between Kairi Sane and Nikki Cross. Lyra Valkyria later appeared backstage in a segment with Adam Pearce. Braun Breaker confronted Paul Heyman backstage, demanding to know the whereabouts of Oba Fei. Heyman deflected the question, and during the exchange referred to Oba Fei as his new best friend, a line that further suggested Heyman's involvement in the growing tension between the two. In tag team competition, Penta teamed with new Intercontinental Champion Chad Gable to defeat Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. The main event featured Rey Fenix against Jacob Fatu in a street fight, billed around their history as former friends, a detail referenced repeatedly throughout the match commentary. The contest was physical in nature, with Jacob Fatu ultimately securing the win using a Tongan death grip submission, which he held onto well past the point of Rey Fenix's surrender. A chair was used in the aftermath, contributing to the match's brutal conclusion. Following the bout, Jacob Fatu received approval from Roman Reigns backstage. In a separate backstage segment, Rey Mysterio, currently serving as AAA General Manager, pitched an offer directly to Roman Reigns. The nature of the offer was not confirmed on air, but the exchanges raised questions about a potential connection between Roman Reigns and AAA going forward. To summarize the night's major storyline developments, Brock Lesnar was formally recognized as a WWE alumnus. Oba Fei declared himself the new top star of the roster following his Hell in a Cell victory. Braun Breaker signaled discontent with being passed over. Roman Reigns and LA Knight exchanged pointed words that set up a future feud. Brie Bella was ruled out with a scapular fracture. Big Cass returned by attacking Javon Evans. The Intercontinental Championship received a new design. Becky Lynch and Stephanie Vera both returned in the same episode, both aligned toward challenging Liv Morgan. Lyra Valkyria continued building her case against Raquel Rodriguez. Paul Heyman remained a central figure connecting multiple storylines. Chad Gable and Penta picked up